Hi friends, it's Lisa Hetrick, illustrator for Gina K Designs, and I'm so grateful you could join me today. I am introducing my brand new stamp set with Gina K Designs called Season of Peace, and I have a ton of inspiration to share with you today, but let's just go ahead and dive in. Here is the stamp set and the coordinating die set. As you can see, the stamp set is already so well loved. And I've got lots of different wintry-like elements in this set and two wintry-like sentiments. But here's the twist. This set is a companion to my Seasons of Joy stamp set that was released last year. So these two sets coordinate and work together, and they're just super, super fun. And I just wanted to create another big honkin' floral bloom that coordinated with last year's big floral bloom for the Seasons of Joy stamp set. So this set is called Season of Peace, and you can see it right here on the set. Gina has done something a little bit different now moving forward. We've got this extra plastic that's attached instead of just laying on the back and you would rip it off. So just some new things happening with the Gina K stamp sets, and I'm just loving it. So let's go ahead and dive in. And let me talk a little bit about this set. I've stamped out all of the images, and I'm going to walk you through and talk about some of the intentional designs I did in this set. So this big honkin' bloom is like a magnolia, and I've got a die that goes with that big bloom in the coordinating die set. The stamp is big. It's about 3 inches wide, and it coordinates with that circle tag die element, stamp and die element underneath it. So they're really big. They're going to cover the size of the front of an A2 size card. So they're nice and chunky. And as you can see, there is a coordinating die that goes with this circle tag. But if you have the circle or the stitch dies in the Master Layouts 8 set from Gina K, they will fit this stamp as well. They'll fit all of the circle elements in this stamp set, and I'm going to show you that as well. So the circle tag has a centerpiece that you can stamp, and when you stamp the two together, you can get that third tag element, so that pattern element. That pattern also works in the circle die that's in the Master Layouts 8 set. So you can see that that circle die is a nice, I intentionally designed some pieces in this stamp set to work with that Master Layouts 8 die. And I also have a coordinating die that works with the ribbon part in the tag, the circle tag in this set. So this is just super fun. You can use all of these elements together or separate. Now, I'm going to talk about this next intentionally designed element in this pattern. So that magnolia flower is in there as well. And I've created a die for that small flower that's inside of the pattern. So you can get a large bloom in the set, a smaller bloom in the set, and the circle pattern. So I'm always looking for ways to kind of extend your stamps, and this is just one way that I could do that in this set. I've got two really fun sentiments in this set as well that are very wintry and inspirational. And all of the leafery and the greenery, we've got 3 pine cones here, we've got some berries and leaves, and we have some pine brush. And I've got coordinating dies for all of these elements in this set. So you can stamp them and you can fussy cut them. They're pretty easygoing images, or you can get the coordinating die set and cut all of those elements out and to create your layered card effects. And I've got tons of examples I'm going to be showing you. So here's the entire set. This is super fun. I've intentionally designed this set to do a couple different things for you and give you lots of different layering options, and also work with the circle stitch die and the circle die in the Master Layouts 8 set that already exists in the Gina K Designs die line. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the inspiration. I've got several cards here I want to share with you. This is the first card. I've got a lot of wintry, bluey like cards. You can see the two magnolia sizes in this card. I've done a little bit of a pattern background with a washy watercolor and then layered in the berries and the smaller bloom. Now, I just wanted to kind of show you these two blooms together. So in this second card, the Hope, Joy, and Peace card, I've got that large magnolia bloom by itself, where in the card before it, I've had the smaller bloom. So you can see how they are in scale. And I'm loving this super simple wintry look. I've added a little bit of these little snowflake embellishments from Gina K just to kind of give it a little pop of white. Now, in this card, I've used the tag, the circle tag element as that grounding piece on the card and created this beautiful spray just up and around it. And you can see it takes up quite a bit of the card. I love it. Okay. I love a good wreath. I'm always making wreathy like sprays and florals. So here is a card that uses all of the elements in the set and creates this wreath, this kind of wonky wreath with the smaller magnolia. I've also added in some elements from the Season of Joy stamp set in this card. So just kind of mix and mashing them up together with some of the new sentiments from Gina K as well. Now, this is a super fun card, kind of different for me. And I'm using the basket weave cover plate die and mashing it up with my new stamp set. Used a little bit of vellum here to just kind of create all these different textures in the card. And I'm just loving the way that looks too. Okay, this one's a super fun one, and you know me with the pattern. So I used the circle stamp pattern and used it to create a larger pattern in the background and then layered over top of it with some of our wintry, leafery, and the pine cones. And I'm just loving this card. It's super simple. Okay, this one is another favorite. I've used the magnolia twice here. I used it on the vellum piece underneath and also on top. And I've just got this really fun spray going behind it with the leafery and the greens. Okay, as always, I've got a Seasons of Peace card idea sheet for you. It's a free download with 8 card ideas, but I've got a little something special for you this month as well. Tons of ideas here. The link for the download is in the description. And yes, super fun. This is just, I'm just excited. I also have a page 2 and a 3 to this month's giveaway. I've got using some Seasons of Peace card ideas using the bonus greenery pattern paper download. I've created some patterned paper with the elements in the stamp set in a wintry like look using that wisteria like color, which is the color of the year coming up in 2022. I've created some card layer bases with the 2 patterns, and I've also created some circle elements that fit in the stitch circle die and the other circle die, the regular circle die in the Master Layouts 8 die set. So this is just a little added benefit for you this month, just a little extra love, little gift of grace from me to you in this month's free download. So that link is down in the description. Okay, I'm so excited to share this brand new stamp set with you. I hope you've enjoyed this stamp set reveal and inspiration video. I'm looking forward to sharing more card tutorials and more inspiration with you over the next few weeks. Thanks so much for watching. Please consider sharing the joy by liking this video and subscribing to this channel. And I'm sharing more card and watercolor tutorial videos for your inspiration right here. So come on in and take a peek at my tutorials. I have a lot to share, and I'll see you next time.